All right, Beans. Without further ado, it is time for another classic JP and the Beans top 5. Staying in line with the Thor theme, we are going to share our favorite Thor villains. So without further ado, Beans, you go first.
Okay, I have a fun one. Because let's just be real. Thor's rogues gallery, for the most part, is out there.
Oh, it's wild.
He's got some weird
wild
villains. And I will say,
wild.
they, for the most part, pretty cool.
Mhm.
But I'm picking this one because it's out there. I've got the Wrecking Crew at number
nice.
5.
Nice.
Because
Yeah,
their leader
yeah.
has an enchanted crowbar, and I find that hilarious. One dude has an enchanted crowbar. One dude has a
Ball and chain.
ball and chain, which
Yep.
is sick. Okay,
Yep.
that's a cool weapon.
Yeah.
One dude is like knockoff Juggernaut,
Mhm.
the bulldozer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cheap, corny, but it works.
These guys would work very well as professional wrestlers.
And then one dude
Yeah.
just uses his fists.
Yeah.
Which is like,
Yeah.
you couldn't give that guy something? At least the one guy gets a cool helmet like Juggernaut does.
Yeah.
But I just love the absurdity
Mm-hmm.
of them. There's nothing else really where I'm like, oh, the Wrecking Crew. But I played Ultimate Alliance 1.
I love that, though.
And they came in.
Yeah.
And they're like, Thor, we're here to mess you up again. And you're like, hold on.
You guys.
You 4 regular guys?
You dudes.
And he's like, yeah, I got this magical crowbar. And you're like, what? This is real? So, for all of those absurd reasons, I have the Wrecking Crew at number 5.
Phenomenal choice on your part. Great number 5. My number 5 is Mangog. Who is Mangog, you ask? Well, thank you for asking. He is the physical embodiment of the hatred of a billion beings.
Love it.
Isn't that great? So when we're talking absurd, this is absurd. He just looks like a giant, oh my gosh, who is the character that Ron Perlman plays?
Hellboy?
Hellboy, okay? He looks like Hellboy with the horns, except his body's yellow, his head is red, he's got a big tail, and he's just unstoppable. He's just
Okay.
freaking unstoppable, right? You got to toss, he's one of those, you got to toss him to the sun type of guys to bring him down. We're at
Okay.
that level of unstoppable. He's ridiculous. He wrecks Asgard, and somehow also he's done it multiple times, and yet nobody tossed him to the sun yet. So it's just really silly, but I love the name. Mangog, number 5. My number 4, Hela. There are a few things I think more frustrating in this world to do than when you have a sister that kicks your butt, right? Hela's capable of this. She gives Thor all kinds of problems. Plus, it's pretty neat when you get the moniker of Goddess of Death. That's not bad, right? You want to know how terrifying she is? Odin's like, how about you be my executioner? Wow. That's a sign of some things, none of which are particularly positive in the personality profile, but it does mean that you're really effective at what you do. So Hela, for me, is my number 4. Your number 4, Beans.
My number 4 is also Halo.
But that's just really great.
It just worked out real
How
well.
neat is that?
Yeah. Kate Blanchett, phenomenal.
Wow, wasn't she great?
Phenomenal job. Halo was one of those characters when they saw her get announced. I'm like, meh, who cares?
Mm.
And then she came on. I'm like, okay, I care.
They did her well. Yep.
Ruthless.
Yep.
Phenomenally ruthless. In
Yep.
the comics, the ruler of hell itself.
Pretty good.
She's dangerous when she needs to be. Yeah, I'm just going to keep her at 4 there.
Mm-hmm. That's fantastic. That's really great.
Okay, number 3 is coming off of my recent read of Fear itself.
Ooh, nice.
I have Kol, the brother of
Yep.
Odin,
Yep.
also known as the Serpent. This is a man who took Thor out, killed Thor. The prophecy stated that they would kill each other, and
Yep.
that they did.
Yep.
First of all, dude is like, hey, I need an army.
Mhm.
So I'm going to throw 7 hammers down. Instead of just, Thor having 1 hammer, he's like, I got 7 hammers for these people. And then
It's quite a few.
they just possess the strongest people that are worthy of those hammers.
Mhm.
You got Thing, you got the Hulk,
Ooh.
you've got Gargoyle for whatever reason, you've got the Absorbing Man, you've got
Absorbing Man makes sense.
Titania,
Yep.
and Atuma, which is that one's sick.
Goodness.
I know I miss. Oh, and then obviously, the daughter of the Red Skull is leading them all.
Ooh.
So
Sin. She's not nice.
horrific.
Nope.
And these guys go on an absolute tear. They are. Bucky Barnes dies. in this
That's not fair.
storyline
That's not right.
from all of these guys.
Yeah.
So it takes literally Tony Stark creating an armor and a new armory of
Mhm.
weapons
Mm-hmm.
for the Avengers from Odin's Forge to combat these guys. So I've got the Serpent at number 3.
Another great professional wrestling, name, right? You got the Wrecking Crew, the Serpent. See a theme here. That's really nice. My number 3 is Malekith. Okay, in Jason Aaron's run in particular, Malekith does not the Lord's work, whatever the opposite of the Lord's work would be, but he is a phenomenal villain. He's nefarious. He's manipulative. Also, this tends to help. He's extraordinarily powerful, right? And he knows how to use his power to the best effect. One of the ways is he rarely just goes square up with Thor. He brings in all kinds of additional adversaries to weaken Thor, and then when Thor's feeling at his lowest, that's when Malekith strikes. It's brilliant. It's dirty. It's Bush League, but it's Malekith's way. And as an evil dark sorcerer, he manages in Jason Aaron's run to take off one of Thor's freaking arms. That's not to be dismissed. Now, mind you, Thor upgrades, gets an arm from the Destroyer, just like, hey, friend, can I borrow that? Pops it on the old side. Turns out that was nice. So maybe it backfired a bit on Malekith, but he was done dirty in the movie, as we just discussed in length. But in the comics, he is an absolute force to be reckoned with. So Malekith is my number 3. My number 2, it's Loki. Loki is at times friend, but in more often than not scenarios, enemy to Thor. And the emotional tie-in here, right, when it's your brother, that makes it pretty tough. Loki is equally, if not more so powerful than Malekith. The tricky part here with Loki is that Thor is less likely to just smash Loki. He wants to give him a chance. He wants to trust him. Bless him. And that's when Loki stabs him right in the back. So Again. So for me, Loki is number 2. You're number 2, sir.
I'm going to tell you right now, we probably have the same 2 and the same one.
Incredible.
And by probably same 2, I know we have the same 2 because
Well.
you just said it. My number 2 is Loki.
There you go.
Which means our number 1 is probably the same. For
Probably.
sure. Hilarious. Loki, for all the same reasons that you said.
Yeah.
Easily one of the most fun dynamics in all of the MCU combined is Thor and Loki. I think that is, like, if we ever did a top 5 on relationships, they would probably have the number 1 spot. It's just always so compelling to watch those two characters together. We just talked about it in Thor 2.
Yep.
That movie, rough.
Yep.
The most interesting parts of that movie.
Yep.
When Thor breaks Loki out and those two are going at it.
Truly.
To the point where they're like trying to figure out if if Thor can trust Loki again. He can't. So it's Loki at number 2.
Makes sense. Your number 1, sir.
It's Gore the God Butcher.
As it should be.
And that's your number 1, right?
You better believe it. Gore's number 1.
It's Gore.
With a bullet.
Oh my gosh. It took 3 Thors from 3 different timelines to kill this man. This god himself.
Incredible.
Insane.
Incredible.
He has the sword of the symbiote god himself, Null, which they don't build on until later, but
nonetheless,
also
he uses it super well.
Yes, he's a professional with the blade. He might use it better than Null.
Oh, I think so. And when when the name of the sword is all black, the Necro Sword, come on.
Perfect fantasy sword name.
It's absolutely perfect. And when your evil plot is to make a god bomb that doesn't destroy planets or physical places, but instead, when it explodes, kills all godlike beings, that's really good. Respect. That's incredible.
Not just all
that's
gods.
Incredible.
All gods from
for all times.
time.
From all times. Yep.
Absolutely nuts.
So good.
Talk about overkill.
Right?
That is overkill.
And that's Gore to a T. It's Gore to a T.
It is.
The only regret is that we did not quite get that in the MCU.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, we won't.
To
talk
me,
about
Thor
it.
4 is dead.
Okay. I
You
can
know
get
what
on
I
board
mean?
with that. I can totally get on board with that.
They did such a good job, though, with the entry from him, and then it just goes so downhill.
I know. I remember watching the first few minutes of the movie going, oh, they're doing it. They did it. It's going to be great. It wasn't.
One.
It
Suck
wasn't.
it, guy. And then, whatever reason, you're just like, oh,
But at least the comic is always there.
Go! Oh my gosh, go read the book.
Go
read the book.
And here's the other thing that we haven't hit on yet with Gore in the comics is he is the reason that Thor Odinson goes hammerless for an extended period of time. Because not only did Gore accomplish all these unreal, terrible, but yet impressive things, perhaps most impressively, more so than Malekith ever did, more so than Loki ever did, he got to Thor psychologically and made it so that Thor did not believe he was worthy to pick up Mjolnir. I don't know what else can possibly take you to the top. That's incredible.
Well, and also think about this too, and you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm pretty sure that is the only story Gore is in.
Correct. No, it's true.
And this is the impact that he has.
Yes.
And that speaks volumes about the character
he gets
as a whole.
one shot, and his impact is that of a character who's been around for decades.
Because
it's incredible.
As far as I'm aware, I don't think they've brought him back even recently.
No, and hopefully they never do.
They don't need to.
I mean, they will. It's comics. I shouldn't have just said they never will. Of course they will. It's comics.
But they don't need to.
But they really don't need to. No, let the guy be. Yeah.
And because of it, we got an awesome old King Thor.
Oh.
Sick.
So good.
It was awesome.
So good.
So
Gore's number one.
Easily.
Love it.